Hi, and welcome to the Australian chapter of the AACP, where we are busy getting ready for our global summit next week on non-CPAP therapies for OSA. I'm Charlotte de Courcy-Bailey, and I will be your host next week. If you're seeing this through our Facebook site, I encourage you please to click on the link on our website, www.aacfp.com.au, to go there and register, please. The event will be run inside a Facebook group. It will not be hosted on our Facebook site, so we don't want you missing out on any of this incredible information. The summit is free, it's mind-bending, and it is absolutely to be seen if you are working in the field of sleep and pain. I will also be talking to you a little bit next week about upcoming events that we have with the AACP. If you are interested in engaging with us further and this education is resonating with you, there will be information about that next week. So please watch out. This presentation that we'll be doing, our Global Summit, was presented earlier this year to our Australian members, and it was really well received. So the group decided that they would like to take it global, and we're really excited to bring you this content and help you on your journey in managing your obstructive sleep apnea patients more effectively and predictably. My guest at this moment is Dr. Chris Darby. Hi, Chris.
Hi, Charlotte. How are you?
I'm good, thanks. Chris will be our sixth and final speaker, bringing in the event at the end next Saturday. So you have a little time to wait for Chris's presentation, I'm afraid. But just to get you going, Chris, can you tell us where you are at the moment on the planet?
So I'm in Melbourne, Australia, and looking forward to next weekend to giving you some information.
Brilliant. Chris will be presenting on getting it right, taking a good bite and great impressions for an MAS appliance. And why do you think this is an important topic for us for our Global Summit?
I'm going to be putting together all the wonderful information that you've been given that gives the basis to what you need to be able to decide what impression to take, what bite to take, to be able to get success with your patients and have them come back and say, thank you.
Brilliant. And what is it, why are you involved in this group, and why are you the person to be giving this presentation for us next week, Chris?
I'm personally a sufferer of snoring. So before I joined this group, I was a snorer and had all the problems associated with snoring. And I'm glad to say that now, from the information I've learnt with this group, I've been able to stop my own snoring and help a lot of other people stop snoring and have their bed partner come back into their bed.
Fantastic. And after all, that's what I think most of us are here for, to deliver predictable, ideal outcomes for our patients. What can people expect to learn from your presentation next week?
Well, there's a lot of good research about how to take a good impression. We've got some good hints for newcomers, but perhaps some older people as well. But also, what's the most predictable bite that's going to get you good results? There is good research support to tell us what's the right AP or anteroposterior position, what's the right vertical position, and what's the right lateral position. And we're going to impart that information to you next weekend. Fantastic.
That's brilliant. And of course, that just helps us get up to speed really quickly with our patients and have them gain confidence in us and know that they're receiving the right treatment. So that's really useful information. Brilliant. Well, thank you, Chris. We look forward to hearing your presentation. I'm sorry, everybody, you do have to wait nearly a week to hear this wonderful presentation, but we do start on Monday evening, 7:30 p.m. Australian Eastern Summer Time. So please make sure you set your timers, set your alarms, set anything you can to make sure that you don't miss a minute of this wonderful event. We'll be presenting 6 lectures to you next week in our Global Summit, and we really look forward to having you join us. And just a reminder again, if you haven't yet registered, please visit our website, www.aacfp.com.au, and click the link there for this free and mind-bending summit. I'll be back later this afternoon to introduce you to Dr. Karen McCloy and have you hear what she's going to present about on Wednesday of next week. Thanks, everybody, and bye for now.